Welcome to my stream. Hello, everybody. I have a chair over here, and we can sit down. I'm not really that visible then. We can maybe tilt it down a little. We're gonna write on the whiteboard. Let's wait for some people to get in here. Good morning. We on subscriber only chat. We don't need subscriber only chat. Thank you for subscribing. Is this setup working? We have the whiteboard today. No computer, only whiteboard. I did a lot of thinking about the last stream. I did a lot of thinking about the techno pessimism argument for the last one. It was brought up in a few things, and we can discuss crisis of meaning. Right? Maybe you've heard this phrase. Who thinks it's true? Right? Can everyone see the board? No one can see the board. I need to write way bigger. I need to write way bigger. This is not big enough for the board. Wow. It's now I understand what you guys always say with the font, right? All right. We're just gonna write the word meaning in big letters. All right? And everybody suffers from this, right? You think, oh, did I spell it right? Yeah, meaning, right? It's not a crisis of skill issue, right? And a crisis of meaning is actually incredibly stupid when you think about it. Like, I think about it. I was in New York for the week, and I'm thinking about this. My markers. You don't like my marker. Okay, we got lots of markers to choose from. Thank you. You know what, guys? I'm not going to wear black anymore. I always dress in black. I think I'm gonna bleach my hair blonde, and I'm going to wear brightly colored clothes. Not brightly colored, but like white. Because it's time. The tides are turning. It is 2024, and the tides are turning. You thought that marker was bad. This marker is even worse. Someday they will invent good markers. I like big shirts though, No, it's the other way around, bro. The F's are white, the zeros are black. Come on. Wear earth colors. No, it's not about the meaning of life, right? But you guys know that I'm not kidding when I say what is the meaning of life, right? And there really is only one answer that makes any sense. And that's to win. Right? That's it. Win. No one can see anything. This board doesn't work. It's too shiny. Okay, so how do you win, right? So I just like here we are. Look around, right? You are in an open world MMORPG, right? Here you are with all these people. Now, how do you win at World of Warcraft? How do you win at Zelda? Right? How do you win at WoW? How do you win at Zelda? Right? Why do you think it's different? Why? And this is what just comes to me about the crisis of meaning being so incredibly stupid. It's like, have you had a crisis of meaning in Zelda ever, right? What am I even solving these shrines for? Okay, I guess it's nice. That you can click that button and it says at the top, destroy Calamity Ganon, right? I'm going to stop saying right. I realize I say right at the end of things and it's bad. And I'm not going to do that anymore. Because it's a new year. It's 2024. Even though you can't see it and it's in green marker. When it felt real, I understand that, but what do you think feels real anymore? I go to New York every year, and the things that used to feel real don't feel real anymore either. We can't go back. We can only go forward. Only forward, not back. So you have no problem with this objective in World of Warcraft and Zelda. And there's lots of different things you can do in these games. You can join a guild. You can go gather mushrooms in the forests. But you don't have a crisis of meaning in these games, and why not? Why do you have a crisis of meaning in this world, but not there? I'm sorry the game is hard. I'm sorry the game takes a really long time to beat. I can't tell you how to quit procrastination. Just the world. Okay, can everybody? Harvard. Can everybody read this? Because we're going to put a big no sign through it. These people have led us wrong for the last 50 years. For the last 50 years, we've been listening to idiots. We don't have to listen to them anymore. Harvard's over. We're free. No, we don't. We don't. There has been a group of people since we'll put the year up here, since 1971, that has been, this is the year the money became fake. This is when everything seemed to go awry. And we just don't have to listen to them anymore. Can I draw my best integral sign? Go! You're the reason we're going to go subscriber only. No. Don't trust. See, but this is the problem now. Okay, so we destroy Harvard, right? Everyone loves being, was it Robespierre? Everyone loves being the guy who's going to, storm the Bastille and kill the nobles. But the question is, what do we replace it with? You can't replace this with a bunch of hackneyed conspiracy theories and libertarianism and whatever. You can't do that. You need to come up with a new epistemology, sort of. I mean, not really. Like it's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time, and it brings me back to this point, which is, how do we win? So, you've played Breath of the Wild, right? Some of you have. You know when you're on that little island with you get the 4 shrines and you get the 4 shrines, and then you get your paraglider and you can leave the little island. Look at the universe. We haven't even left the little island yet. Here is Earth. Earth. Right? And here's the sun over here, right? And space is we'll make it a little bigger because it's the sun, right? And space is mad big, guys. But to be fair, there's not going to be beautiful little quests in every corner of space. This game is harder than that. Reality's a hard game. It's not to scale. Not to scale. Not to scale. Okay. So we're going to talk about a few. Its name is Soul. Okay, fine. Soul. That's like the name. We'll put Alpha Centauri over here. Is that Alpha? Alpha Centauri goes over here. I don't know how to spell that, but it's like isn't that Kanye's new girl? Centauri, something like that. Not to scale. It's not pretty shit. So let's talk about a few ways that technology is actually going to start to improve your life again. So for the 2010s, I just listened to Jim Rutt's Cory Doctorow. For the 2010s, tech was synonymous with this group called FANG, okay? Most of these companies are not technology companies. And if they do technology, it is mostly kind of as an aside, right? There's some interesting stuff happening at Meta, interesting stuff happening at Apple, interesting stuff happening at Google. Amazon's a logistics company. Netflix is a stated media company. But this is not technology, and you shouldn't associate that. When you think technology, the best thing to think about is farming. Right? You guys watch, what's cool? Clarkson's Farm. This is Clarkson's Farm. farming is the best thing to think about because humans have been growing food for many, many, many years. And oh man, if those first agricultural guys who were trying to get like a mule to pull a plow saw a tractor, oh, they flip a shit, man. Yo, a big tractor coming through the field, tilling all the soil, planting all the seeds, right? Chopping all the wheat. Man, they'd flip a shit. So, can anybody sit right here now and say that things have not gotten better? And yeah, there's some great like crisis of meaning stuff. Oh, things used to have meaning. You used to have to rely on your neighbor. Things used to be better. Dude, if you want things to be better like that, leave America. You can go. I love watching these. This is YouTuber, best documentaries, and you watch Africa documentaries. I love Africa documentaries. You can see right now, if you want to go live in a world where people still need each other and food's hard to get, and there's a sense of community and tribalism, you can go to Africa and live this life, right? If you want to, I said right. I gotta stop doing that. But. Like, do you want to be... You can opt out. You can opt out at any point. The Luddites can opt out. But for most people, come on, let's be real here. Do you want to be pulling the plow or do you want the tractor? I don't want to rely on my name. Yeah, it's true. Like, something's lost, right? I'm a technology guy. I'm not a philosophy guy, And it's a shame that philosophy guys all came from, terrible institutions like this. There are smart ways to think about philosophy, you just don't see much of them. There is a real liberal arts education out there. But unfortunately, we are a lost generation. Unfortunately, for the last 50 years, what has been called liberal arts is nothing of the sort. What you will get in a liberal arts, hey ho, Western culture's gotta go. Come on. Right? And it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there. You can still find it. There's people out there, and I love when I meet them, people out there who are still incredibly educated on the humanities. But these neo-Marxists, I've met some smart Marxists. And you can talk about Marx in smart ways, and it is true that they still do produce some decent Marxists. But I don't think Marxism is really the future. I think that it had some good points a while ago. We tried it, and hey, we got the Soviet Union. All right. Marx was a Jew. So what? What? I'm streaming. What's up? What's up? You got COVID? Yeah. Oh. Alright. I'm streaming. If you want to bring me, yes. I'd love some tea. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Should be good. No, I don't think it's fake COVID. Oh yeah, the flu is just whatever. Happens to be the thing that goes around. We call it the flu, we call it a cold, we call it whatever. Coronavirus is a cold. Okay. I don't have COVID. Let's not get distracted by that. We got distracted. Let's go back to where we were. So yeah, there is a real liberal arts education out there, and I hope some of you, all you people who comment, you realize the internet commenters, always remember that the internet commenters are a very small subset of society. Oh, I was commenting about your Marx as a Jew. So what, man? Come on. Let's move past racism. It's 2024, and we can all agree that racism, especially systemic racism like affirmative action, systemic, what the system does it, like affirmative action, is evil, and there's no place for racism going forward. So let's stop doing that, right? And if you're not on board with the no racism, you can maybe go to Harvard. I think they like racism there, so maybe you'll fit in. Hey, maybe you'll fit in. Jews hate white. Come on, stop with the racist shit. Like, it's still racist. It doesn't matter, like, oh, white power, black power, wokeism. It's all racist. Racism is stupid. Okay, you want to win or not? You know, even Link had to work with those fish people. Yeah, you had to work with the fish people. All right. Imagine he was racist against fish. Stop being racist. All right, can everyone stop being racist in 2024? That's a good. Come in. Oh, I know, my door gets stuck. We're telling everybody that there's no room for racism in 2024. You need $135? Yeah. Well, help yourself. Help yourself to my pile of money. I have some in my wallet too, I think. But Alex, we're on a stream right now. You need this money right now? What? Is like this like Tony Soprano stopping by? You gonna shake us down?
Yes, he's on his way right now.
Alright, I got some 20s here. So,
wait,
but it's not
the
that.
strip club? Where have you been going?
No, I just every time I get dollars, I put them in the pile over there. You want to show them my dollars?
This is insane.
Oh, here's some dollars.
What is happening?
Well, here, you want some dollars? I got dollars.
Are you lying to me about your activities?
Alex, how upset will you be if I make it rain right now?
Wait, I wouldn't be upset. I'll pick it all up.
You'll pick it up? Yeah, make it rain!
I mean, I have to feel bad for the guy who has to count it all. He's gonna think I'm a stripper.
Always remember that we're having more fun than the other side, right? Decels having no fun. Accelerationists have fun. No, it's true though. It's true. I've learned this from protests, right? Like, you look protests, you know, like the leftist protests used to have the energy. And who's ever got the energy? But can we have a protest where we stop, like, I don't know. You know what infuriated me last night? I watched that video about housing in Japan, and it turns out we really are just all getting scammed. Like, there's no reason housing should be expensive. This is a deliberate policy made up by people who own real estate to make their real estate bad stay expensive. It's just a scam. And like, you all are affected by this scam. My rent for this apartment is $4,000. That's insane. Get this in Tokyo for a grand.
No. Tokyo's expensive.
I'm sorry if you're a homeowner, but your bags are gonna tank, bro. Get out. Get out while you can. No, legit, if you are in this scam, get out today. I'm warning you right now. Michael Burry's tweeting it. Yo, man. You guys know who Michael Burry is, right? Now, I'm not saying you gotta do protests. I'm saying you gotta be where the energy is. Who's ever having a good time wins the future. And who's ever having a bad time loses the future. Wait, no, but the housing market's actually gonna crash. It's just a question of when. Perception is reality until it's not, and the market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent, but not me. So, you know. I want to print mRNA at home too, that's right. You've heard this shit for decades now, yes. But let me tell you what is different this time. Okay? There is one thing that changes. Does anyone know what that one thing is? Not Bitcoin. Technology, okay? What does it take to build a house? What if we just had a machine that could print houses? It's like, there's a great, I think it's a Hayek quote at the end of the the WTF happened in 1971 page, that says the only way that we're ever going to make money real again is if we figure out how to make it something that they can't quite see as money. I'm sorry, they see Bitcoin as money. Crypto failed. Okay? Now that doesn't mean that technology is going to fail, but this like, oh, we're going to get crypto in before they notice. I'm sorry, no. Like, imagine Uber took the path that Bitcoin took, right? Uber worked. Uber exists today because it turned out that all the congressmen were taking Ubers to go to Congress. The congressmen are not using Bitcoin to buy coffees, and they don't give a shit about crypto. And until crypto people understand this, until crypto people understand how to make normal people depend on their thing, There's no future in crypto, okay? I say this all the time. Like, you want to succeed in crypto, stop trying to make ZK snark bullshit and make triangle. It's like Square, but you can pay decentralized with crypto, right? And, you know, you can, there's a lot of, I think there's actually a lot of energy like this in New York. I love in New York, you pay for everything with cash. It works, right? And, you know, and they all have signs that say 4% fee for credit cards. I love that. I mean, you have to pass it on to the consumer. The consumer has to feel the pain of those merchant fees. Check out Dymo. No. Yeah. You want to show this, James? Yeah, this is unfortunate. But this is what your bags in housing are going to look like if you don't get out. And this is what your money is going to look like if you are socialists. Oh no, this is India. Democracy. Yeah, that's what happens if you do democracy. Someone was angry on my last video saying I embrace fascists. Who? Peter Thiel? Who's the fascist, man? It's crazy to me. That's like, man, you want to like give people freedom and make things cheap. That's fascist, man. You can't just do that, right? Like we need like one world government and surveillance state so we can save democracy. Yeah, right. We don't need another war. Can we do this without war? Come on, World War III is actually gonna suck, guys. Like you think it's gonna be cool and you think it's gonna be some Call of Duty shit, but like it's not, okay? It's just gonna suck. Everyone's a ist now. How many houses does my family own? Yo, 100% inheritance tax. Who's on board? You gotta build yourself up. A war is kind of essential. I'm not an anti-war. I'm not pro-war. I think that war is appropriate in certain circumstances. World War III. I mean, I love Cold Wars. Cold Wars are the best. Cold Wars are the best possible outcome of wars. Nobody dies and technology gets better. I love the U.S.-China Cold War. Maybe we can have AI skirmishes where drones destroy each other over the Pacific Ocean. Now that's my kind of war, right? We can get behind that. No, warm wars sucked. And the worst kind of war, like World War II was awful, okay? And the worst kind of war is a war that wants to get the citizenry involved, right? Like a total war where your citizenry have to contribute to the stupid war effort sucks, okay? None of us want to live through that. A nice war between US and China where we like fight over some uninhabited island to just like a tech pissing contest, that sounds sick, man. Like that's the kind of war we want in the future, okay? It's not like nice war, right? It's an understanding that both sides could nuke each other and turn everybody into rubble, right? We sort of do this with proxy wars. It's a little upsetting that people still have to die. Imagine we had proxy wars where we just sent robots. And we can all agree to some Geneva 2.0 convention where we all just send robots to war, and anyone who sends people to war is a terrorist. How about that? Tech bro wants war. No, I do want that kind of war, though. I think every year we should have drone combat with China over to take control of an uninhabited island. Rules: you can't send people, and maybe there's a no, there doesn't have to be a budget cap. It's like the Olympic Games, but with technology. I think that'd be sick. That's a huge waste of resources, bro. What are we gonna do? Help poor people in Somalia? Come on. Drone war sounds sick. George, you can't do that. That's fascist. Okay, well, that's like your opinion, man. That's my new phrase for like that's like your opinion, man. I think it's from The Big Lebowski. I think it's good. War on the moon. Let's go. Right? The thing about the moon is almost everything you do to it improves the place. You explode a nuclear bomb on the moon, I bet you it gets better. Have I seen For All Mankind? No, what's that? Is that like Seven Genes? True Religion? Space race, except you can shoot at other spaceships. No. Let's have the PvP zones of space and the PvE zones of space. I was saying that about crypto, right? Like, we like that. That'd be cool. No. I did like Curtis's thing about it. But I think we're gonna compliment Marc Andreessen. I think Marc Andreessen does bring up a really good point about these sort of radical luddites. And if they really believe that this technology is going to destroy the world, if you're going to destroy the world and you think, if you really think that your neighbor's working on a project that's going to destroy the world, killing your neighbor is the right thing to do, right? And they're going to become violent. Hopefully not. Hopefully they see the light before they do. But I think this is one of the smartest things Andreessen said. And it is sadly something we have to watch out for. But the good news is we have drones and they do not. I am a Christian. Look, guys. All right. I can't believe I was duped into atheism, but also evolution is real. So yeah, Christianity, I do sort of see a bit of a resurgence of Christianity among younger people. I'm a Christian. I believe in evolution. My belief in evolution does come above my Christianity, right? So if you say you can't, if you say Jesus didn't die for your sins if you believe in evolution, well, that's like your opinion, man. But no, when it comes down to a lot of wokeism really showed me the importance of Christianity and the importance of forgiveness. Wokeism is original sin without forgiveness, and we can't have that. We have original sin, but we have forgiveness, okay? That's Christianity. I like it. Everyone should get on board. It's a nice religion. We love everybody. Come to a church. I don't know. Church is kind of boring. Someone's got to make cool churches. Actually, the churches in the South are cool. If I lived in the South, by one of them, went to Seacoast Church in South Carolina, and it was good. And I'd probably go every Sunday. The low budget Catholic church doesn't draw me in every weekend. Not hating, it just doesn't draw me in every weekend. The rock bands are cool, right? I think this is good. I think that, all right, fine. They finally caught up to the 1970s, but I would love to see a resurgence of the church, a church that embraces technology. Because if you do not embrace technology, you will lose. How do these people who say they don't like tech, do they have a sustainable plan for the future? Do they have have they thought about what the future is going to look like? People who don't like tech are like conservatives. Conservatives, we're going to rip on conservatives. Everybody knows conservatives suck. The kind of conservatives who, in the 90s, really didn't like gay marriage. And today, they really don't like trans people, right? But gay marriage is fine. And then in 20 years, well, trans people are fine, but we have to do something about pedophiles, right? It's going to be... These conservatives are always losing because they have no principles. It's just a backlash to the thing that's just begun, right? So don't be a conservative. Don't be a luddite unless you like losing. Who's the worst football team in the NFL? I was saying this to a friend yesterday. There's some people who I gotta stop saying and I gotta stop saying it right. I'm self-aware about this stuff, right? The Jets aren't pedos always better. I don't like pedos, but again, I don't want to get into this. Come on. Let's not get into this, but I think there is a destination of where this stuff goes, and culture war's stupid. The culture war's stupid. There's only one war that matters, and that's, are you on the side of technology or are you against technology? This is the new dividing line. This is the new dividing line in society. We don't have conservatives and liberals anymore. We have accel and decel. Okay? Decel and accel. And which side are you on? Are you on this side or are you on this side? Now, this side is conservative. So we'll give them a C. Right? And this side is progressive. We'll give them a P. And if you've been listening to the last 5 minutes, you realize that the C's always lose and the P's always win. So do you want to root for the Oakland Raiders or do you want to root for the Patriots when they still had Tom Brady? Look, it's a P, right? So it is kind of still conservatives and liberals, but this is really the dividing line. Now look, embracing technology does not mean embracing every single piece of every single technology and it's all good even if there's negative effects. That's not what it means. That's not what it means. I think the most pure way to distill this down, and every metric can still be perverted. Every metric can be perverted, Goodhart's law, but I think the most pure way to look at it is energy use. This is energy use up, and this is energy use minus. Do we want to use more energy in the future, or do we want to use less energy in the future? Right? Humans, population. Do we want there to be more humans in the future, or less humans in the future? Some people might put a plus there and still be conservatives, but really it's all the same thing. Energy use and humans, what's the difference? Humans use a lot of energy. Well, you can't use the energy for that. No. Right? Are you a progressive or are you a conservative? Now, there's people out there who are conservatives, and I don't mean to hate on the individual who's a conservative. The conservative who wants to be left alone and live their own lifestyle, we need to totally respect that. I totally respect the person who doesn't want to allow the new technology into their lives. And that's fine. You can, and you should be left alone, and that's the moral duty of these people. The moral duty of these people is to people who want to be left alone, people who don't want the technology to come for them, it absolutely should not come for them. People should totally be able to opt out of this. Otherwise, you're just asking for a fight. And I think that's a mistake that the current progressives made. So if you want to opt out, you can opt out. What you cannot do is prevent this. If you're on this side and you want to exist, that's fine. But if you're on this side and you want to try to stop this, that's where we have a problem. And these are the people who need to be soundly defeated in every poll, in every ballot, in every democracy, in every war, in everything. War is the fundamental decider. It doesn't have to come to war. Let's hope it doesn't have to come to war. Let's hope these people realize that if you don't embrace technology, you lose and you don't even have to fight. Now let's give them good surrender terms. Let them surrender peacefully. Let them live out life on their farm. Let them reproduce, right? This is animal conservation. It's the same thing. Right? We like animal conservation. We're progressives. All right, so everybody, in 2024, welcome to the progressive team. Welcome to the accelerationist team. We love technology. We want to see more humans. We want to see flourishing. We don't want to see deceleration. We don't want to see housing not being built. We don't want to see power plants being knocked down. We don't want to see one-child policies. We don't see anything that looks like that. It's negative. It's negative. Got positive energy over here. See, I'm not dressing in black anymore. It's time. It's time. The future is ours. Wow. Is this just me with the same accelerationist andreessen manifesto? Come on. So coming back to meaning. Look. What is the existentialism of the 21st century? I don't know. I'm not that great at liberal arts. I'm not. I'm a good programmer. I'm a good security guy. I like the stuff. I'm a hobbyist, but when I meet people who are genuinely good at this stuff, the people who know like all of the Sartre books and the Camus books, the people who've actually read like Being in Time and are like, I understand it. What was on my book? Kant's. What's Kant? The Critique of Pure Reason. Like the people who've actually read Critique of Pure Reason, I can't do it. But there's people out there who have. And there's a serious role in the future for this. Figure out what the existentialism of the 21st century is. I don't know. But there's answers here. And the closest I can come is thinking about winning. And I don't mean winning over other people. I mean winning over nature. We are in this great open world universe, and do we want to win or lose? Let's win. You could stand in the same place. You could play Zelda. You could just stand there. But why would we do that? You could play your little mini game. You could go around, catch horses by that one stable all day. But why would we do that? Let's progress. Let's get to the end of the game. We're going to be tired of winning. We're going to win so much. We're going to be tired of winning. Jesus. Trump Biden 2024. What a sad state. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is the new line. This is the new line. You're either on this team or you're on this team. Right? And no racism, okay? I don't see any racism. 2024, if you want to be racist, go to Harvard, okay? They gotta let them have racism, and you know they can be stuck in 1971, and you know let them have racism. Charlie Sheen was ahead of his time. Harvard is racist. Yes, they are. So look, let's just come up with a very simple definition of racism. If you are looking at people's race, if you are making decisions based on people's race, you are a racist. Pretty straightforward, right? So if Harvard looks at people's race when they decide who to admit, they are racist. And because Harvard is a powerful corporation, that's systemic racism, okay? Should I teach impression studies? Does everyone like this? Systemic racism. When a government or a large corporation uses race to discriminate. Systemic racism. Is a doctor racist then? Well, a doctor doesn't use that to discriminate. Right? If a doctor were to look at someone's race and charge them a different amount based on their race, sure. If you race affects your medical, yeah, but come on. We live in a society, we live in a Christian society where we're all equal under God. Okay? Everybody has the same moral value to God. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone's going to have the same stuff. That's just the economy. We live in a free world. You make choices. You have free will. You also, unfortunately, are somewhat trapped to your genetics. But that's just life. Sometimes the ball comes up red, sometimes the ball comes up black. Should we make roulette illegal? No. But we should remove the zeros from the wheels. 1 0 is plenty. 3 zeros is really egregious, and someone needs to do something about this. Is all racism bad? I think so. Okay, now, I do think race does correlate with certain things that you may want to discriminate based on. You may want to discriminate based on culture. You may want to live around people who have similar values to you. This is all very different, and this is not racism. Racism is asking the question, what race are you? This is not a real category. This is bullshit. It singles out a few pieces of DNA that don't... Your color, your skin? Come on, man. We are progressives here. We have moved past this, okay? Racism is over. It's back at Harvard. How do we build the pro-tech future? I mean, it's not going to be easy and it's not going to happen overnight. There's going to be a big struggle. Okay, so let's move past. Racism is a stupid topic. Let's move to a good topic. Okay, housing, right? This is Peter Thiel's thesis, and I've come to believe that it's very true. If we can fix housing, we can fix a lot of other problems in society. So housing, you basically have two groups. You have landowners, and then the renters. Right? I'm in this class, so we have two classes. Now, let's say rents were to come down 75%. The renters would be happy. But the landowner class, the homeowner class, would be unhappy. Their bads would become smaller. Look, you gotta give them a way out. You gotta give them a way out. I don't know what that's gonna be yet. I hope people smarter than me, or at least thinking about this more than me, are working on this. Because you do have to give them a bag out, but this is what needs to happen. You're going to get continued, very strong opposition from this class. This is why this won't happen. But if we figure out how to either satiate, swindle, whatever it is we do to this class, I don't know. I'm all for diplomatic solutions here, but something's got to be done, right? This is class warfare. This is Marxism 101. They really try to distract you with racist bullshit, but we are the 99%, boys. We are the 99%, and something's got to be done about the damn landowners gouging everybody, because they don't just gouge everybody by charging a lot for their properties. They vote in elections, and then they make it illegal to build more housing. Basic. I hope everyone understands this now, and hope everyone sees that it doesn't have to be this way. I think the simplest way to get people out of this and into this is to show them that the future can be better than the present. If you live in a world where we're in pretty much decline since 1971, it's hard for them to believe that the future can be better than the present. Look up trust in the U.S. government. Look up trust in the U.S. government. It peaked at Kennedy, and it's gone downhill since. Little spike at Reagan, little spike at Clinton, but mostly it's gone downhill since. We need to convince people things can be better, and they can, thanks to technology. Because everyone can agree that a tractor is a lot better than plowing the field yourself. So eat the rich. I love it. Let's team up with AOC. We got to get AOC on this team, right? How do we get AOC on this team? We can do it. Because these are the good guys. I know Uncle Ted wouldn't agree, but like... It's not good. It's not good. We got to move past that. We got to move past that ridiculous way of thinking that somehow meaning is being stripped from the world. All right, let's talk about Ted Kaczynski, right? Guy loved nature. Wild nature. Guy did not like uniform housing projects. I don't like uniform housing projects either. The things that we can build in the future look more like nature. There's a Pirate Wires article about this. The reason that houses are boring beige boxes is because the manufacturing technologies of the last 100 years allow us to build boring beige boxes. As we get control of, as we can use additive manufacturing technologies, as we can use biotech to build, look at species 8472. That's the future, like a fusion of biology, and the things in the future are going to look more like nature, not less like nature. We will exist in more harmony with nature, with more technology. Things today are, when you think about, I just want you to imagine an appliance from the 1950s and how sketchy it looked. The thing was a fire hazard. The thing was, think about like a transformer, and you're putting things through and your little coils are vibrating at 60 hertz and it's scraping the enamel off the coils. Now compare that to a MOSFET. Think about it. Think about a beautiful little tiny MOSFET switching a kilowatt. You can switch a kilowatt with a MOSFET. 50 volts, 20 amps is a kilowatt with a MOSFET. I don't know, that's just the MOSFET symbol. I will draw the transistor. Right. Compare this. This is also not to scale. Compare this to I gotta build a relay. What am I gonna do? Build a relay and like pull a magnet on here and then have like a little like electromagnetic coil here. The solid state. It's the technology gets us closer to like beautiful, pure things. The relay and the transformer last a way shorter amount of time. I know that's not a MOSFET. What's the MOSFET? What's the MOSFET symbol? Well, you know what? I'm going to label them gate, drain, and source. So therefore, it is a MOSFET. There we go. Take that, electrical engineering. Actually, it's this, right? The drain is the emitter. The source is the collector. I don't know. Is that right? I think, yeah, because usually a drain is like if you have like a, it depends. I think it depends if it's N-type or P-type. Yeah, we could go into, but it's this stuff. I was watching you watched the Super Bowl from 1995. You watch like the Super Bowl show, and you look at these large halogen lamps that you can't switch on and off quickly. How would you even do that? How would you even switch it on and off quickly? Today we have LEDs switched by MOSFETs. Come on, that's cool. So drain, source, and drain. It's gate, source, and drain are the three things, but I forget. Whatever. That's this NPN because I do the arrow that way. PNP is the other way. I don't know. I come from a pre-MOSFET. Small transistor uses less energy. Out arrow is N-type. Yeah. Okay. MOSFET and heatsink. Yeah, but you need a tinier heatsink today. You need a tinier heatsink today than you do in the past because so a MOSFET has a resistance here. You have some basic like the model is that it's a semiconductor with some resistance. It's actually this resistance that matters. So you have some drain source resistance when your MOSFET's fully saturated, and these things are becoming I think it's beyond 99% efficient today. Meaning that for every you want to switch a kilowatt, you only need to sink 10 watts. I bet they're even more. I bet they're even more than 99% efficient today. If we had computers, we could look this stuff up. But the future is so bright. I agree. So this is a separate problem. And we need real liberal arts majors to work on this. We need people who actually understand what was called the liberal arts for many, many years till it was perverted by a Marxist cult. Right? Is this controversial? I think everyone kind of gets it now. What can us as engineers do? Okay? Stop, and I say the same thing I always say. Think about what you're working on and what the convergent endpoint of it is. Think about where your technology is going and how your technology is going to change the world. What group of people is it going to benefit? Is it going to benefit if you are at a physics research lab researching MOSFETs with lower drain source resistance, you are doing good for the world. If you are working on we don't even have to give examples. You know the kind of things that I'm talking about. If you work at TurboTax and you are lobbying the IRS to make the tax code more complicated, that's my favorite example. But there's many forms of that. If you are working to slow down any of this technology, if you are the person who made Elon strap a seal to a board, you're the bad guy. Right? So what can you as engineers do? I mean, think about who you work for. Do you work for people who look like this, or do you work for people who look like this? A lot of these sort of people still want technology. The New York Times has somebody making their website. Don't do that. The New York Times actually isn't that bad, but you know the ones who are bad. If they're not, if the ownership of your company is fundamentally against technology, stop working for them and start working for people who like technology and want the future to be better than the present. FANG and John Deere are probably on the left side of the board. I don't know that much about John Deere. For FANG companies, I wouldn't work at Google. I think Google is fairly anti-technology today. I think that it's less clear for a company like Amazon. Of course they rely on tech. And look, just like welcome to the 2020s, the lit 2020s, where people used to quit because they're my company doesn't support, my company isn't pro-choice, I'm going to quit the company, right? That's right. I respect these people's right to stand up for what they believe in, and all the engineers out there, stand up for what you believe in, right? It's the same thing. But I think, it's if your company doesn't share a pro-technology set of values, stop working there. Stop helping them with technology. Meta is, these companies are large, they have many different divisions, they have many different teams. I think that I can promise that all of my interactions with Elon match up to what you think Elon is. Elon seems to be complete, like there actually isn't a filter. How Elon behaves is what Elon is. I can't say the same thing about Mark Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that they're not, but what I'm saying is it's not completely obvious to me, and see if you can find somebody who would vouch for them. Someone who's spent time close with Mark Zuckerberg. Does he actually believe the kind of stuff he's saying now? And then there's also a question of, do these people have, you look at someone like Jack Dorsey in Twitter, it turns out Jack Dorsey was just cut out of everything in Twitter. So sometimes you might even have, the question is, do they have control and do they have good values? So come on, we all learned from the SJWs in the 2010s. Some of their tactics are good. Don't denounce them because they're SJW tactics. But always make sure that you are having fun. And if you're not having fun, you're going to lose. Right? If you see this all as drudgery, and this is what I said on Twitter, I'm like, if you don't love technology, quit technology. Right? It's going to be a party. And that's the kind of energy I loved Occupy Wall Street back in the day. That's the kind of energy that works, that's sustainable. Everyone here is having a good time building the future. What's the name of this cult? It's not a cult, man. It's the future. It's the progressivism. It's progressivism, all right? Progressivism. We believe in progress. We boogieing, right? Electric Boogaloo. I love that. The Boogaloo Boys. See, they're having a good time, man. How is accel the good side if the doomers are right? What are the doomers right about? Everybody can say AI and they can say doom, okay? How exactly does AI lead to doom? I was trying to get Yudkowsky to explain it, and it's just like convergent endpoint. You know what else a convergent endpoint is? The heat death of the universe, okay? The heat death of the universe is coming. And if we have any chance of answering the last question, we need AI. So currently, we are on a trajectory to doom. I want everybody to remember that. You know, some people have those clocks that like how long you have in your lifespan. Well, how long do we have before the heat death of the universe? Right? I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop my verbal tics. It's 2024. I think it's more than a few billion years, but the heat death of the universe is coming. And in order to beat the heat death of the universe, we need AI. Maybe you can't beat the heat death of the universe. We don't really know. AI leads to doom when the government uses autonomous robocops. With all technology, there's challenges. With every technology in the past, with all this new surveillance technology that now exists, there are challenges. Is AI a pure, unalloyed good? No. Is technology a pure, unalloyed good? When you have a gun pointed at your head, you do not think technology is a pure, unalloyed good. But on balance, is technology good? And the answer is, I think, obviously, with things like HVAC and cheap food and cars. And look, like I just flew here on JetBlue from New York, right? I could talk shit about JetBlue, but imagine flying in that like Wright Flyer 2. You know, at least I was on A321. I'm against progressive technology. They no longer provide benefits. No, that's not true. We are unfortunately, like, you've been scammed by a group of people for the last 50 years. The reason things have gotten worse is largely not because of technology. I also just listened to Cory Doctorow on I think Jim Rutt's podcast, and like we have been scammed largely through government inaction against these tech companies. I saw someone in the comments like, George, you don't even know you can download other browsers for iOS. When someone says something like that, I want you to think. Do I not know how browsers work on iOS, or are you wrong? When you download Chrome on iOS, it uses a webview, which is actually just Safari, because nothing else on iOS is allowed to mark pages RWX. RWX is a permission built into the kernel that only the JIT's allowed to bypass. There is a 5% chance I'm out of date on that information, but I don't think so, okay? So you think who you're talking to, right? We went from a world where Microsoft couldn't bundle Internet Explorer with Windows without getting sued. And now we live in a world where Apple not only bundles Safari, but doesn't let you install anything else. So this is not due to technology. This is due to failure of government. This is due to regulatory capture. Technology itself. When you think of technology, don't think of FANG. Think of a MOSFET. A very simplistic model of a MOSFET. You put in a little current here and massive currents flow here. It's a switch. And that has changed. That's why everything's so small and good now. You have a phone that can charge. I got my phone charger around here, 67 watts. Putting 67 watts into something this big. You think you can do that without MOSFETs? You can use a transformer? So everybody, don't think of FANG when you think of technology. Think of the MOSFET. All right. That's for iOS, not for the Mac. Yeah, for the Mac, you actually can install different web browsers. Thank you for watching today's stream. It's the end of 2023. Make sure you're having a good time. If you're not having a good time, if you're angry, you're probably over here. And might I consider switching to you know what the P stands for? It stands for party. You're joining the party side. Happy 2024. Everybody have a great New Year's. Unalloyed, tech optimism. Someone's got to solve this. Let's create an alternative to this that can produce real liberal arts scholars who can solve the meaning crisis. I'm not smart enough to come up with it, but I'm smart enough to read it and understand it. So I would appreciate that if you were out there. Happy New Year, everybody.